rights in divorce, custody, and family law issues with offices in Nutley, Montclair, New Jersey. Today is Friday, January 25th. It's being filmed in New Jersey. This is my daily tip, which is something I do each day where I take a small piece of information that seems to be either very common or very important to my clients in cases, and I try to give you a short piece of information to kind of help you along with it. It is important to know the date and time and that it's in New Jersey because the laws change a lot, and certainly different states have different laws. So if you're in a different state or you're watching this later, you want to just make sure that the tips that you're listening to haven't changed in any way. Even though the daily tips I do, I try to take as a broad kind of approach that usually won't change drastically, but still good to know and check into it. With that being said, today's tip is about the most important thing to know about New Jersey judges, and that is that they may not know a single thing about the area of law of your case. That's not to impugn their character or their intelligence. Judges in New Jersey don't get to choose where they sit, meaning they don't pick the area of law that they're going to be deciding. They don't get to say, I want to be a matrimonial judge or I want to sit in civil litigation. They get placed into the area where they're needed the most. And that may be an area that they never practiced as an attorney. So they may not know anything about the area of law, and they might just be learning it as they go. Even if they do have background in the area of law, they also may not know the issue that you're bringing to them. I was in the chambers just recently with a judge that had an application filed, and it was not a difficult issue, but the judge didn't have a lot of background in the issue that the case was bringing. It just happened to be that we were in chambers when the matter was brought to the judge's attention. It wasn't like we were sitting discussing it. But the judge was very candid to say he wasn't familiar with the issue. Fortunately, and as I believe most judges would, he reached out to those that would know so that he would be able to make the right decision. But it's important to know that if you go in and you get a strange decision from a judge, this may be the reason why, which is also, I think, the reason why a lot of people settle their cases, because you just don't really know. Until you get to know your judge well, or the judges in the county that you're in well, it's hard to know whether or not they're going to have any more knowledge than you do about your case. You always have the option to do some research, but there's only so much information you'll get on the internet about judges. You can ask your lawyer if they have experience with the judges. They'll have some sense, but new judges are exactly that. They're new, and a lot of counties recently have a lot of new judges. We're going to be getting a lot of new judges, I think, in the near future. So keep this in mind. I hope that helps. If it does, please give this video a like and share it so that other people get to see it. I usually do my tips on each day at 4 o'clock. I will not likely be doing one on Monday because I'm going to be in court. So have a good weekend.